think for a moment how a system continues to repeat itself because it's based on a certain set of values and a philosophy of purpose. And so you continue to operate it without question. You make improvements every now and again, but you don't actually fundamentally shift its operating purpose or the way the system actually operates. Because any institution is made up of power. And what we're saying is that we need to think differently and better about how that power operates and to understand the dynamic of power and what it does for a citizen, or a public servant, a private sector person, etc. and so forth. And we're saying is that we're moving into a world where perhaps we need to have more shared accountability, shared sense of purpose, and greater sense of individual agency that's collective. And part of that means that the model that we have of governance would suggest that the brain sits only within an institution. And what we're saying is you will serve institutions, public institutions will be served better if they think about the brain being around them, both in the wider society, in communities, and in the places they intend to actually have an impact and benefit. So this is really very much thinking through how do you draw on what some people call collective intelligence, people call crowdsourcing ideas, but actually a very different mindset about where the brain sits in any one place.